So I thought I'd let you know, what I'm doing because I know you like all my health and beauty advice. So right now, one of my projects for my nutrition certification and coaching certification is to focus on a diet or some kind of mantra. And so what I chose to focus on for 21 days or 30 days is the book, The Rain Barrel Effect. And I think I sent it to you, but if I didn't, I'll send it to you for Mother's Day because you should read it. So basically talks about how our diets and our world is just overfilling our rain barrel with like toxins and pollution and eating processed foods and all that kind of stuff. So probably I started 5 days ago, and because of the atmospheric pressure and everything, I've been having headaches, but I also think it's because I've been going through this detox as well. So what they talk about in the book to do, and it goes into a lot more detail in the book, and the book is by Dr. Stephen Gabriel. I don't know if I'm saying that right, sorry. So basically, I started doing the subscription for Seed, which is a pre and probiotic, instead of just taking a probiotic, because if you don't take a prebiotic or eat prebiotic foods, the probiotics really won't work. And basically it helps with dry skin. It helps with just getting your microbiome healthy. And that's a lot of people's problem. Like a lot of people that are getting sick from the COVID-19 that are dying from it, not that they're old, it's also because their microbiome isn't, fit enough to like take on the disease, from a couple of papers that have been coming out right now. So one thing is to get rid of processed foods, but it's also to take a pre and probiotic. And I like Seed because it's a subscription. It's like $50, which is pretty cheap compared to if you take a really good probiotic. They're about $50 anyway. So this is a pre and probiotic, and there's a lot of literature on their website about it. They studied it and did a lot of really cool studies to come up with this, because it's in one pill and it's inside each other. So when you digest it, it lets go of everything. So it's been really nice. I take 2 a day, and it's been great. I haven't had any negative effects at all, and it's gluten free, so you don't have to worry about it. And then every morning before I drink water or do anything, I've been doing a benitoite cleanse. And so it's just a teaspoon in a glass bottle or a plastic bottle, and not letting metal touch the benitoite. So you can't use a metal spoon to put into the benitoite clay. It has to be plastic. And then I just drink that until it's all gone. And I do it every morning before, because this gets rid of all the heavy metals that are in your digestive system. It just leaches everything out. It's a clay. I know it sounds crazy, but there's science back behind it that this actually works. It's great for stomach flu or for food poisoning, because it leaches all the bad bacteria out too and gets rid of it. So it's great to just keep in the house for the girls. They may not want to drink in the beginning because it tastes kind of weird, but it doesn't have a bad taste. It just tastes like water with like this gray stuff in it. But I've given it to, Garrett and Ben, and everything stops right away. Like if they're having diarrhea or throwing up, it's over. So invest in that benitoite clay. And then they said basically the water here isn't that great. It doesn't taste bad, but I know it's full of heavy metals because I did a little test on it, and like Nevada's water is notoriously full of pretty not great chemicals. So they don't put fluoride in the water though, which is good, but everybody's water is not that great. So I don't really want to do the Brita because it's too expensive, and I don't think it works that great. So I bought those charcoal sticks. I've been using those for a really long time, since I moved here, because the water tasted funny. And I just buy them off Etsy from a seller. And I put them in my teapot. I put them in here. I put them in all my water bottles and let it purify the water. It's like $10 for 4. You boil them in hot water for 10 minutes, and boiling water for 10 minutes, and then you just throw them into your bottles, and it's cheaper than the filtration systems. If you're fancy, you could buy a whole system for your house, which I wish I could afford, but I don't have a house anymore. And then they talked about, caffeine. I just have like 1 coffee in the morning. And then in the day, I just have chamomile tea with lavender, because that's great. Also, it really does work. It's a really calming tea, and I got this from Etsy. I usually order it from a couple of botanical companies, but their shipping time is like 2 weeks, and so these Etsy vendors, they're like 3 days, so because they're operating out of their homes usually, so it's quicker. So I just drink that, and I drink it at night, and it's been helping a lot. And then I don't take baths that much. I like to shower, but you have to detox somehow, and I can't get to a sauna or a steam room. So I've been doing just a cup in a really hot bath, and then rinsing off with the shower head after, and soaking for an hour to just relieve all the toxins out of my pores. And also I have this thing I didn't tell you about. It's called Joovv, and it's a red light panel. And it's really cool. Actually, I can just take you into the bedroom and then you can see it. It's really expensive. I had to do a payment plan, but it's been helping with like my seasonal depression, and just from the car accident and everything that's been kind of going on with me. It's been helping. And I hang it on my bathroom door, and you turn it on. It has all these red and infrared lights, and there's a timer. And it's awesome. I even put my cats in front of it, and because I think they also have a little bit of seasonal depression, and it's like 9-day difference with the cats. It was 9-day difference with me. I just couldn't. At first I thought, oh, maybe, they give you like a 60-day trial, and I was like, I'll just try it, because I read a lot of research on it and listened to a lot of podcasts, and I was like, I'll just give it a shot. I'll do the payment plan, and it's been amazing. I can't believe what it's even done for my vision. I don't even need my glasses that much, but they have blue light blocking on them, and because I'm having to look at the computer so much more right now, I've been wearing them more often, but it helps like immensely, and it's also good for detoxing as well. So I've been doing that. So I just thought you might want to know. Bye.